The following video is of Sims 4. Sims 4 is rated T for teen, for crude humor, sexual themes, and violence. Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video. Today we're actually going to be looking at Sailor Moon's house because as a child I was actually obsessed with Sailor Moon. I used to run home from the bus stop to get to the television in time because it was on right after I got home from school. I played Sailor Moon with all the kids on the playground. That was the thing that we played. And I loved her. It was like the first anime I really watched, and it was everything for me. Like, that was my show. Like, everybody has like that one show that they watched religiously as a child, and for me it was Sailor Moon. So when we got Snowy Escape, the first thing I did was make her house and also make her. So, yeah, I know that there are lots of names depending on where you watched Sailor Moon, which region you're in of the world, or just depending on whether you watched English dub, the German version, or whether you watched the newer Crystal. There's different names. So she goes by Usagi, Serena, and Bunny. Usagi, I believe, means bunny. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. For me, I grew up with Serena, so I always, thought of her as Serena, and I actually made her as Serena in my sim cast process. So, I do have her whole family in the gallery, if you're interested. Under the Tsukino family, they're all there. The only person that isn't there is Rainy, and that's because she comes in later in the show. This is kind of like a from the beginning kind of Sailor Moon family. Like, it's before she's a Sailor Scout. I didn't make all of the Sailor Scouts, although if you do want to add all the Sailor Scouts, I saw that there were tons of them in the gallery, so you will have no issue finding all of the Sailor Scouts. There's so many of them. But yeah, I really want to show you guys how her house turned out because I think it turned out really good and I'm very proud of it and I'm super pumped to show you guys. So let's take a look. Okay, so I also forgot to mention, yes, my hair is green and pink now. It's a new look. I hope you like it because it's on my head now. But here we go. We are at the Tuskino house? Serena's house from Sailor Moon. And I will put a picture on screen, probably below me, of what the house looks like in the show. I tried to be like as similar to the picture as I possibly could. They had a lot of plants out front, and they also had this like little chain type thing, and then they have a garage. That isn't just open. There's actually a door there. It's just for some reason I have some glitch where the door looks like that on the side. So just ignore that, because that's not a thing. Over here we got a bike, just kind of like a little area in the front. I did add like a different wallpaper here and here to add that little effect there. And also these things, it's like a gate that goes on the wall. And some vines to make it, just look like it's been lived in a little bit more. In here, it's kind of like a little flower thing. Flower cove. Alright, so I'll put another picture in, but this is their dining room. I had to improvise a little bit with the window, but it's pretty close. There's basically not a rug there either, but it looked like it needed a rug, so I put one there, okay? Don't come for me. There's supposed to be like a little plant and one of these rounded lights hanging from it and a clock. And then through here, it actually shows there being like a space between this corner and this thingy here. Like, imagine there's like one extra square here that's just like open, out in the open and stuff. And like leads to a hallway. But I had to like make things work because the actual like structure of the house from the show doesn't match the outside of the house and how it looks. So there had to be a little improvisation there. Because obviously, movie magic. I don't have movie magic, so we just did the best we could. This is also the foyer. I will put a picture in here so that you guys can see it. There was another flower here. I don't know where it went. It may have been stolen by another sim. I'm not sure, but I did put one there. There's actually supposed to be like a blue vase of flowers right there. Don't know what happened to that, but there was one. So if you download this house, maybe put a blue pot of flowers there, because one belongs there. So yeah, I put the foyer in front of the kitchen and dining room area. It just seemed right. Seemed like the right thing to do. I also did find like a floor plan online. I don't know who made it. I just found it on Pinterest, and so that helped a lot. It wasn't completely accurate, but I did my best. I worked with it. I watched Sailor Moon while I was building it just to see if I could get it as close as I could. I will show you guys another image of the kitchen and how that looks. We don't currently in the game have one of those like hanging shelves that you put like pots and pans on. There's supposed to be one right here, but we don't have that. So, you know, we just don't have that. I don't really know what else to tell you. But I was actually surprised that we have these like kind of greenish countertops with the wood underneath, because her countertop looks just like this. It's a little bit more minty green, but I mean, for the most part, this was a pretty good match. And the only reason that I didn't use the even better match is because of these. Because there is like a aqua turquoise one, but there isn't one for like the actual like more green seafoamy color. So, you know, more improvisations, but it's okay. Still looks great. See, and I told you there was a door. I told you. It just for some reason looks really weird on an angle. I don't know why it does that. There's also stuff on this wall, but for some reason it just acts weird like that. So, you know, whatever. Back here, since there's not really a good shot of this part of the kitchen, I kind of just was like, alright, I'm just gonna match it the best to the pictures of the rooms around it. So I knew that there was like a door going to the garage from the kitchen, and I added this for Luna. And then in here there's like a bathroom. This is where she usually bathes in the show. So yeah, we've got like a little replica of her bathroom. They didn't have a pink tub. They did, but it was like pink and green, and it just was like, I'm not putting that in there because that's not the vibes that we wanted. So I just made it like a regular old tub, and then I made the picture above a little bit prettier with some color and stuff. But yeah, see, look, I don't know what's up with the mirrors, but lately there's some weird glitch where like the doors are messed up with the mirrors, and also if you go on like weird angles. I don't know what's up with that, Sims, but you need to fix it. We just got a little, you know, soap shampoo thing. And yeah, that's the downstairs bathroom. And then in here, this is where she usually watches all her TV shows. Luna is messing stuff up. What the heck? But basically, you mostly see this room from this view. Her sitting like right in front of it. And in the back, you can see that there's like a you know, one of these boat models, I guess, on top, and some plants. So that's what I did. She has orange curtains in here. You can't really see what's on the wall up here, so I just put like a random matching picture. And she has like kind of a dresser situation over here, but it didn't look like it had drawers, so I turned it facing the wall just so that it would look more like the picture. And then also, this is not exact. The color of this table is actually, oh, wow, what's happening? It's actually more of like this color, but we don't really have a square table like that that's in that color, so we just did the best we could, you know? She has blue couches and poofs in this room that they use frequently. Sometimes you also see it from this angle, like if they're playing video games. Because I don't know if you guys remember, if you know the lore of Sailor Moon, maybe some of you just have seen comics online or something, but Sailor Moon was not the first Sailor Scout. The first Sailor Scout is Sailor V, or Sailor Venus. And she's like famous. She's like a superstar, you know? And Serena is just like obsessed with her, thinks she's like so cool. She's like part of a video game, and Serena plays this video game all the time. It's her favorite video game, and she was always talking about how she wishes that she was like Sailor V, and then it turns out that she is a Sailor Scout, and she is just like Sailor V, and they become friends, and that's really exciting. But yeah, so I did put like a video game console here, because also her brother Sammy, he will also play here. Also, his name is Shingo, I think, in some of the other versions. But yeah, so I put like a little console with some little, you know, remote controls, and of course the box TV, because the 90s is just known for its large box televisions. So that is what they have, and that is what I put here. But yeah, there wasn't really a good view of over here, so I just put some knitting stuff. There was kind of some pictures on the wall, but like, you know, I couldn't find like exact matching pictures. I just did the best I could. But I think it turned out pretty good. If you guys look at pictures online, you will see that sometimes they pull this couch up to that other table if they have like guests and stuff. Like there's an episode where she has her friends over and like her mom has both of the couches facing each other. Or sometimes they grab these poofs that they sit on. So yeah, just, you know, the more you know. This door is just here only because it's pictured. So I just put it here because it's in the picture. They don't really show her backyard much. So I just, you know, I don't have room for that anyway, but, you know, they can go out in the back if they want to, I suppose. So if you want to start a garden in the back, you could potentially do that. And here is Serena. She's in her pajamas. I did a no CC Serena, but I'm also going to do a CC Serena, and I'm going to, in the comments below, or not the comments below, but the description, I will also have, like, the link to the hair that I downloaded, so that you guys can get the Serena hair, Usagi hair as well, / bunny, you know, however you watched it, whatever name she had when you watched it. This guitar is actually supposed to be next to the piano, but I think somebody picked it up and started playing with it. If you guys download it, the guitar will be right next to the keyboard. But I just put like some musical stuff and like activity things here, like a knitting, we got a hamper, like just, you know, a little nook, because they don't really show a lot of the hallway, and there's kind of like this extra little space, and I didn't know what it was for, so I just made a little sitting room, because it doesn't ever show that little area. So yeah, we winged it. And then Shingo / Sammy has a windowed door, so I made his door with a window, and because he has one of those large closets, it's like on his wall by his bed. I actually just used the same wallpaper I used on the side of the house, on the front of the house, and I used, like, I don't know if you guys can tell what these are, but those are like the little pipe caps or whatever. I didn't use tulle or anything. They already are like facing the wall, so they were perfect, and I made them little door handles. Doesn't it look cool? I was very proud of myself for that. I was like, wow, you did that. So he has like a little picture of a mountain there, so I put a mountain. He had a plane on his dresser, so I actually will put a picture down below for you guys to look at. He had kind of like a baseball bat kind of thing under his window. He had green curtains, so I just tried to match that as best I could. He also has a desk here where he usually studies, and of course his dresser, which is actually supposed to be on the wall facing like this way, but because again the windows don't match up with like the front of the house and like the inside of the house, like when you actually see it in the show. So, you know, this isn't normally supposed to be there, but he does have like a window right here. It's just not this big. So I improvised a little, put it on this wall, and then he's just got like posters, and in some of the shots when she's walking up to him, and he's at his desk, like usually it'll be showing like this, and it's usually on the other side. I kind of had to flip the room so that the windows were in the right place, you know, and the door, because the door could only be in one spot. The door could only be on this wall, so I had to make it so that the door was on this wall, and like also had to make the windows work. So this is where that little improvisation comes in a little bit, but it still looks very, very much like his room. And when you guys see the pictures, you'll know what I'm talking about. But he has like a little shelf with like a map, so I put a shelf with books and a map there, so it actually is like in the show. And yeah, I think it turned out really good. Yeah, then next is Usagi's room, and I love her room. There's not supposed to be garbage on the ground. Hopefully the mom is cleaning up. I think she is. Come on, Mom. Oh, no, she's dancing. She's dancing. So, you know, great job. We do have a butler, though, because there's a guest room in this house, so I was like, might as well utilize the guest room, you know, put somebody in there who can clean. But yeah, so this is her little room. She has like a little bear on a chair. Well, actually, she has like a little stuffed dog on a chair, but there's not a stuffed dog, so we got a bear. And she usually has like this red table with the flower on it, so I just put, you know, that there. And she also has like little poofs everywhere in her room. She has little poofs and pillows that she has scattered throughout the room that her and her friends sit on when they come over. And her dresser is actually like half pink and half yellow. Obviously we don't have that, so I improvised. It's just yellow. Also, her vanity was a lot different than the vanities we have in like our gallery here in The Sims. So I actually went with another style, and it's with the actual one on the wall. Somebody just knocked. We ordered pizza, so yeah, hold on. Okay, so anyway, I did just put like a regular mirror on the wall. Hers has kind of like a bow on it. It shows her room in two different ways, so I just went with this way with the desk and the you know, on the wall mirror, and I think it turned out pretty good. You guys will see the pictures, so you can compare it yourself and decide. She also has a red boombox that she uses all the time to listen to her love shows. Well, and just lots of different things on the radio, really. But in the episode I'm thinking of, the Negaverse creates a radio station, and it's like a fake radio station to get girls to spend their energy on love so that they can steal it. But yeah, anywho, this is Usagi's room. I think it turned out pretty cool. And we got 3 rooms left. So this is actually Kenji and Aikuko's room, the mom and dad. It doesn't ever show their room except for like this part here. And I will show you guys a picture as well, the picture that I used. So over here I just put like a random picture of dogs and like a sink with a mirror and a closet. So, you know, nothing too fancy. They do have 2 beds in the 1992 version, so, you know, okay. That's what they do. That's what they do. And then across the hall, actually, let's go in here first. This is like a laundry room slash bathroom. I don't know what the other bathroom looks like. I just know that there is one that she like brushes her teeth in the morning. So I just guessed it was blue. We went with the blue in this one. And it's kind of just like a spare bathroom with a washer dryer so that they can do their laundry. And then this is the spare guest room. And you guys might know this room from the room that Rini stays in, or Chibiusa. And she plays Chibi Moon. So yeah, this is where she stays when she first gets into the show. And I'll actually put a picture of what I went off of, but she's got like little poofs in here, little green ones. She's got a green bed, and then kind of like closet looking thing. I just used that wallpaper again. She has some black framed pictures above her bed, and then I think there was just shelves over here or something. I wasn't really sure, so I just kind of winged it, and I didn't know what this side of the room looked like, so again, winged it. But yeah, you pretty much get the gist. And that is the whole house, guys. That is the whole house. There's no attic, only because it's really only in like one episode that I can think of when she's like afraid to go up in the attic, and also there wasn't really a lot of space, so the attic's not there. I am sorry, but everything else is there. I did my best. I really think that it turned out good. If you guys like it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys want to find this in the gallery, it's YTQueenFiend in the gallery, and it's under Sailor Moon's house. So, you know, you could just type in Sailor Moon's house and it might come up. But you'll probably get like a lot of other ones. Might want to just look up the YTQueenFiend if you're looking specifically for mine. But yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure to subscribe if you have not. And also check me out on TikTok, where I post pretty much regularly, or close to regularly. And I am there at Plum Hollow. So if you guys would like to watch me make dumb political videos or makeup videos or just funny skits, I also react to a lot of TikToks and stuff. I'm just on there for fun, really, but I would love to see you guys there, because, yeah, I need friends. I need friends on there. I will see you guys in the next one. I really hope that you liked this, and, yeah, let's get into the montage. Bye!